Alright, what's up guys? So, I gotta start off this video by saying I'm hurting and I'm tired because I went snowboarding yesterday and all my stuff hurts. And Jacob's gonna be here to make sure I don't complain too much. But today, last video we finished up the front bash bar. If this thing would focus, there we go. And today we're gonna do the rear bash bar. So basically, we're just gonna set up the tube bender over there. And we're gonna start bending the rear pipes. We already have all like the measurements of the poles and everything. We just gotta start bending and then cut the extra, and then the hard part will just be making sure the length of the bash bar isn't too far out so the bumper sits properly.
Did you have the measurements?
Yeah, well, we made all the measurements for the bars, and we have extra.
So you just cut them.
Yeah, and
cut at the length that we eyeballed.
Exactly, and we got extra, and we have another bar because we didn't use it for the front. The only issue is gonna be it's gonna be hard to mount up the bumper because I cut all this off. So we're just gonna have to eyeball it once it's on there, which is.
Dumbass, you shouldn't have cut all that off.
I don't know. I'm too worn out to figure out what to say to that. But we're gonna set up the tube bender and we're gonna get started on the first couple bends of the bash bar. Alright, so we got the top bar done. It fits pretty freaking perfect in there. Jacob, you wanna just grab that side so we can.
You got it. There you go.
So it sits pretty freaking perfect in there. I have to cut part of this because there's so much extra material. That freaked me out.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, oh, vape chicks.
I told
Oh yeah. Dude, that freaked me out that the camera was like a speaker or something. But yeah, so we got to cut right here so it matches up with the other side. So we did 20 inches on one side, a bend, and then I think it was 57 inches in the middle, and then another bend with another 20. The bottom one is going to be the exact same on the inside, except if you see on Jacob's side, that's too much material for the bottom. So we're going to do 16 on the sides for it. And this time we made it so that you can see that the bumper kind of flares out, but we decided to tuck this one in more so that way the bumper can mount up without fighting the bash bar.
It's the first time I'm ever hearing of that decision, but
I mean, I made that decision without telling you, yeah.
Before you said it, yeah.
So we're just gonna go into bending the other bar, and then we're just gonna do all the cutting after. All right, so me and Jacob just finished the second part of the bash bar, and it looks pretty freaking good. So now all we have to do is I have to measure this side, cut off the extra, and we have to fit these in the bumper and figure out how long the two bars in between have to be, and then cut those, notch them, and then tack them all together, and then the last part will just be the length from the actual car to the bash bar, which kind of kicked our ass last time, but we seem to have a good handle on what we're doing now.
You said that.
Oh shit, I jinxed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. What? So I'm gonna get to measuring this, cutting the excess off, and then we're gonna measure the gap in between.
So since Rome's a broke bitch and doesn't actually buy real tools, this is how we're bending the pipe, because we didn't...
Twisting the pipe.
Sure.
Because it's bent.
Whatever you want to call it. Just jam it up in the dually there and give her a little twist. That's a lot twist. It's too much twist.
It's not too much twist.
Give her too much twist.
I think we twisted it the wrong way.
No, you just twisted it. Yeah, push. Remember? Push. That was the thing.
Fuck.
Forward. Fuck.
Yeah,
So Rome just twisted it the wrong way. So if you guys are doing this at home, if you're following along here, twist it the right way.
Don't do this at home, please.
No. Okay.
Don't.
There's a woodpecker. Since we live in beautiful British Columbia, this is the kind of stuff we see in our backyard on a daily basis. Focus. I've never seen a woodpecker before. I know I just said we see this on a daily basis. I've never seen this before. But he's really fucking giving her. I don't understand how he doesn't have a concussion. If any of you guys know, don't tell me because I don't understand things and I don't really care that much.
Alright, so we cut everything. Those are notched out. The rear bash bar is looking great. We did take 4 inches off the top one to match the bottom, and then cut the bottom one 2 inches on each side because it did look like it was getting close to the wheel. Even though we don't know the how far it's gonna stick out, it did look kind of close and we didn't really need that much material. So we did cut it. Me and Jacob right now are just gonna go get some gas because we're very low on gas. So we're gonna go get a new bottle. That way we can tack everything on. Once it all fits, weld it up, and we can get this all done today. So yeah, so we'll see you guys when we get back with a new tank of bottle? Gas of tank? Tank of gas, that's the one, tank of gas. Alright, so we are back. We have a new tank of gas for the welder. And what I did is I already figured out middle and marked where these bars are gonna go, because from these bars is gonna be the bar that goes to the chassis. And we are doing it 30 inches across away from each other because that's roughly around where we're gonna mount the plates. Yeah, so right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up the surfaces on there, grind some of that off, and I'm gonna tack those in. Do the same for the top, and then we can start making the bars that go from this side to the chassis. But I'm gonna get to clean this off and tack those in. Alright, so the bash bar is all welded up. It is one single solid-ish piece. We just did some measurements to see how far we're gonna go from the bash bar, the chassis, to where the bash bar is gonna be. There's about 11 and a half inches from the end of the bumper to here. So we're gonna do about 7.5 and then notch it. That way we have a couple inches where if I wall tap, I won't be hitting the bash bar. I'll just shedding the bumper. So that's gonna be the plan right now. I'm gonna cut 2 pieces of 7.5, notch them, and then we will put them on, tack them, and then make some plates.
Oh, it was too, get it.
I got it, I see it. Can you do another?
No, that's it.
Oh, so you're a pussy.
That's your vape trick for the day. Tune in next week for more vape tricks.
That's 2. You had 2 vape tricks. You threw the tube out the other tube.
Nation.
Alright, so we have the 4 plates made. It is so cold right now that I had to go warm up in the truck for a little bit before I could come back out because I couldn't feel my face. My feet were freezing. We can't speak. That's normal. Now what we are going to do is we are going to take these and we are going to tack weld these onto the plates so that way we can tack them onto the middle there, like those middle bars, and adjust it and get it to line up right. And then when we do, we can tack weld the actual plates to the chassis, see how it looks, see how the bumper fits over it, and then properly weld everything together. So I'm gonna get to that really quick. Well, not really quick, but like right now because I'm so cold. So alright, so as you guys can see, the rear bash bar is on the drift stang. It is tacked on the plates. Nothing's holding it up right now, so I'm very worried that those tack welds are gonna break. It already broke like once or twice, and I had to use 2 chairs to hold it up. But I mean, it looks freaking sweet. And now I'm ready to hit some stuff. So all I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna finish welding those. Actually, before we do that, we should see how the bumper goes over it. Even though I'm very worried those tack welds are gonna break. But let's try it. I'll let you know how it fits. So the bumper fits on there perfectly. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take the 2 bolts that are holding the bash bar in on each side off, weld those plates on solidly, and bolt it up. Alright, so there you go. It is welded on, it is bolted up. She is doing solid. That is awesome. I mean, it's just hand tight right now, so it is moving a little bit. And I didn't weld the plate on the back, I just on the side because I'm so cold right now, but I'm in love with that. That looks awesome. That looks so cool. And then I was gonna do a jacking point, but I realized, I was like, oh, I always used to jack it up from the diff, And now that there's more exposed area, I can just do that again. But I still don't know. I still might put a jack point. I don't know yet. But I mean, the rear bashboard is done. The front bashboard is done. The tube front is done. Tube rear is done. And it's just like, we don't, like, oh, I'm just so excited. Oh, I am so happy right now. I'm freezing and tired and worn out, but I'm so happy that this got done. Guys, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Peace out.